Hello, children, and welcome to my show, Checking It Twice. I have had the best time up here at the North Pole this holiday season, answering some of your questions, making some very much fun crafts, eating cookies, of course, and so much more. Showing you what it takes to make everything run smoothly leading up to the biggest day of the year. I also love checking my list at the end of every episode, sharing the names of those on the nice list and what they would like for Christmas. Speaking of all the children around the world getting ready for Christmas, I think there's still time to read another letter sent up here to me at the North Pole. How's about this letter? Let's see here. Oh, it's very nice. This is okay. This letter is from Danny in Pennsylvania, and he asked Santa, "What's your favorite Christmas tradition?" Well, Danny, I have so many holiday traditions that I love, but there is one that is especially dear to me this time of the season, and that is a reading of the Christmas story, "Twas the Night Before Christmas." We read it each year as we get close to Christmas, and I wanted to take a moment to read it with you all while you're at your home. So get a blanket, a cup of cocoa, maybe a cup of cookies, and settle in for a reading of our favorite story. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas by C. Clement Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds. Visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for our long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Way to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with an old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, O Comet and Cupid, O Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Under the toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples so merry, his cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a very jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. But a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, and to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And I heard him exclaim, ere they drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Ho, 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 ho.